All I ever wanted was somebody to play. Yeah, take my song, put it on they play, and get goosebumps every time they play it. Raiders, this my code.
What's up? Okay guys, well, I'm sure you guys just saw the video of Natalie talking about what she's going through and this whole type of like eating disorder, her feeling lost, her not knowing exactly where to start. But like, I want you guys to know that she truly means it when she says she loves you guys, and that she's you know, putting in the work day in and day out. She's working super hard to put up these videos, and like I told her, like, her main goal is to help at least one of you guys. If she could reach one of you guys to do better in life, to feel better about yourself, to push yourselves to achieve your goals, that's all she really cares about. And if she could help you guys get there, that's even better. But I don't know if she's gonna watch this, or if she is even gonna put this up. But like, I just want you guys to support her, and you know, share it with your friends, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and you know, just show her some love, because she puts in some hard times, hard work into all these videos. And guys, honestly, like, I don't know how she does it. And she's still working full time, and she's still trying to work out, she's still trying to eat right, she's still trying to drink her water and everything, and she's doing all this stuff, and I'm super proud of her. And she'll never see that, like, she'll never realize how hard she actually works. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that she truly loves you guys, and that, you know, and baby, like, I love you, and I hope, you know, that you could see that too. I hope that, you know, throughout your journey, that I'll always be here to support you. Even if, you know, you decide to do something else, you scrap all this and decide to do something else, I'll still support you. I'll still be here for you in these times. Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, that, you know, I think she looks great, guys. Like, it's ridiculous how I wish she could see what I see. But, you know, we've all been there. So, alright, enough of me. 3 minutes. Oh, was that an ugly angle? My double chin? Okay. Alright, guys. Well, this camera's sick. Alright, bye. On another note, baby, I love you. I guess I wanted to, I don't know if I wanted to talk to you, the viewers, or you, but I love you, baby. I don't know if you're gonna put this up, but I'm excited to you know, to live this life with you, and I'm excited just to get through it. Like, I tell you all the time, it's not that serious, because I feel like you look amazing. But I know, you know, you're not gonna feel good until you actually reach your goal weight, or, you know, be comfortable in your skin. So yeah, I'm just I'll be here for that time. Even if you were to reach your goal, like, I'm still gonna support you, because after that goal, you'll have another goal. Baby, enough of that. I love you. Bye.
What's up, my fearless friends? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today after investing so much time into my channel this weekend. I just want to address first off that if you hear music, if you hear the TV, if you hear the baby, I'm sorry. Those are things that are not in my control. And then secondly, I have a new backdrop. Oops, hello, this is my new backdrop. And sorry if the lighting is too bright. I'm still learning, but I'm trying to make these videos more high quality for you. Anyway, oh, also, because I feel like my last videos got a little bit more attention than what I thought they were gonna get. Hello, my name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I would appreciate if you guys subscribed, just because I want to make sure that the messages that I'm trying to send get to as many people as possible. So I digress. Let's start with the video. Alright guys, so obviously I thought it would be very irresponsible of me to continue my regular uploads without addressing and giving some sort of resolution to the videos that I had uploaded on Friday, which is why I'm here with you today on your screen to give some sort of resolution as best as I could. And I just wanted to address some of the questions that I've been getting because I think that it's important for you guys to know what my plan is going forward, and also just to remind you guys that I'm okay, that I was really overwhelmed with the amount of support that I was receiving and the amount of people reaching out to me, and it made me really sad to know that there was a lot of people who could relate to what I was going through, but it also made me feel really good that I was putting out that message for those same people, because as you guys know, my intention's always been to remind you that you're not alone, that you don't have to feel like you're struggling alone, because we're all in this together. But yeah, so I think we should start off with the first question that I kept getting a bunch, and I'm gonna try not to make this so long because I've already recorded this twice, so I'm gonna try to keep it short. People want to know how I got to where I am with my relationship with food, because I think that I was trying to advocate for my lifestyle so much that I think it took people by surprise that I feel like I'm not being as healthy as I can be or responsible with the way that I'm managing my relationship with food, which is a valid question. Don't feel bad if you message me about it, and also I'm sorry if I couldn't reply, but here is your response. So let's talk about it. The reason that I got to where I am now with my relationship with food is because when I started my fitness journey, I started it with a lack of knowledge and a lack of experience, just as most of us do. I totally understand that that happens, but I don't think I ever had a talk with any of the people in my life in regards to how to eat healthy, how to work out healthy without overstraining my body or not giving my body enough nutrients. I think it was always,
oh, she's healthy because she's skinny,
or
oh, mijita, you need to lose some weight because te ves un poco gordita.
like something like that, you know? I don't know, I just didn't have enough experience, and just like everybody else, I got my research and my resources from the internet, not even thinking twice about whether the people who were providing this information were valid sources. Eventually, I learned about macros, and I felt like it was just so much more healthier than starving my body on 1,200 calories a day and then running like 8 miles a day. And also the person who introduced me to it, in my eyes, I feel like he's really healthy, so I was like, hell yeah. Also, during this time, we had already discovered Christian Guzman and Nikki Blackadder, and if you guys don't know who they are the OGs of the fitness community on YouTube. At least in my perspective, they were the first people who I saw on YouTube doing that. So I tried to mimic a lot of the things that were trending at that time, not thinking twice about how it was going to affect me in the future with my relationship with food, or if it was just going to stop working for my lifestyle. I didn't think twice about that stuff, but yet here we are. And this is not to say that tracking macros is unhealthy, because in my opinion, from just being on this journey for so long, I feel like that's the most healthiest way, if you have a healthy mind to take it in, to get to your goals, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's just to gain muscle, any of that. I'm always going to advocate for macros, just because I feel like with the scientific data, it just makes the most sense, in my opinion. I digress, we will move on from that. So yeah, that's how I got to where I am now. When I transitioned into the job that I have now, my activity level definitely went down, because the job before that, not only was I working 2 jobs before I got to my current job, but both of those jobs were very active, as opposed to my new job now, where I sit down for 10+ hours a day. And obviously me trying to follow the same plan with less activity just got me to my weight now. And then also me having this all-in mentality, developing this all-in mentality, that's where I feel like this whole issue was rooted from. Because if I was eating and tracking my macros, I would track to a T. Just ask Ricardo, he'd always have to tell me like, oh, it's not that serious, blah blah blah, but I just never listened. And then if I was gonna eat what I wanted on the weekend, I was gonna eat
The whole damn thing.
like all of it, all of the things I was eating. I think just having this whole all-in mentality definitely messed me up. And it's not to say that I don't have it anymore, it's just that I'm able to recognize my unhealthy habits that I was doing. For example, just over analyzing all of the food that I was eating, weighing, and just it has to be precise. I won't even share food with you if I'm tracking macros because I don't want you to be eating my 3 carbs. You know? Like, that's how serious it was. And also when we would go out to eat, I would just eat the whole damn thing. Like I said, there was no restrictions and so much yo-yo dieting. I can see how I ended up where I am right now. Okay, the next question obviously is, how are you going to continue with your weight loss journey knowing that, you know, your mind is where your mind is right now? And honestly, I get it. I get why that question is there, because it's like I said in the other video, like, how do you say, hey, I want to lose weight, but I think I might be getting an eating disorder, or I think that I might be getting eating disorder habits. And like I said in the other video, I'm not a professional, I'm not self-diagnosing myself, but I can recognize when things, I mean, come on guys, like, I know that the way that I was approaching food wasn't healthy. So what I'm about to say is for my own journey. I don't want anybody to follow this journey because I'm not a professional, but this is what I'm planning to do. So initially, I've always tried to keep my weight loss journey aligned with some sort of deadline, and I feel like that's really not great either, just because, I don't know, in my head it used to be like, well, you have a date to work towards and it makes you just like more motivated and stuff. But thanks to Brittany and thanks to her very insightful comment on one of my last videos, self-care doesn't have an expiration date, and I don't think it's fair for me to put an expiration date on my body, because my body is always going to continue to change. I'm going to continue to age. My body is going to continue to adjust to my lifestyle. So I need to stop trying to put a deadline on it and be like,
Okay, well, I'm going to work my ass off for 3 months, and that's all. I'm gonna be happy, my body's gonna be where I want it to be, and happily ever after.
No, it doesn't work like that.
and I don't know, like, just telling you guys these things, I feel like so dumb because it's so obvious, it's such simple thinking, but I couldn't seem to connect it. And honestly, I just feel like I'm connecting some of these things now, which is why I feel like I'm getting fired up. I digress. How many times have I said that in this video? So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do, is stop putting my body on a deadline. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm only going to take my stats once a month, and I think that's gonna be easy on the measurement parts, just because I don't really ever measure myself, which I know I should have probably developed that habit more so than the weighing myself. And I don't know how well or how accountable I will be with not weighing myself every day, because it's just so easy for me. But I'm gonna try, and if I do fail at it, I will let you guys know, because we're all about being honest, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm also going to take physique clips, so I'm gonna start a new series after all. I'm gonna name it something completely different, and we'll get to that somewhere towards the end of the video. But yeah, I will be taking physique clips, and I will be posting those for you guys. And then as far as the nutrition aspect of it, how am I going to approach this? I had debated for a while whether I was going to try the Built Fierce macros or if I was just gonna come up with my own. And I think because I've tried sticking to for example, Avatar Nutrition or to the Built Fierce macros for so long, and I just don't feel like it goes well with my lifestyle at the moment. I'm gonna calculate my own macros. I know how to calculate my own macros, but I really just want to focus on tracking my protein and letting carbs and fats follow, not thinking too hard about it, because we all know how important protein is, and I know damn well, because of my history with coaching people and with my own journey, I know how much protein we don't get in our diets. So I think that's just like going to be my main focus. And this isn't because I want to eat less carbs or fats. This is just to align myself to my hunger signals and make sure that the nutrients that I'm not getting right now are the top priority when I do get hungry. Does that make sense? I don't know. That is my goal with my nutrition. As far as my training goes, I'm gonna try to stick to the weights every other day. And I don't know if I'm gonna go into specifications on my training program, because I am gonna be following Omar Isof's plan, and obviously like I don't want to overshare, and I don't know, I want to make sure he gets the credit he deserves for the programs he makes. But that's my plan, is just train weights every other day, and then I want to make sure that I'm getting 10,000 steps a day. I don't know why that's the magical number. All I know is that it's hard for me to get 10,000 steps right now with the job that I have and the creative projects that I do. So if it's going to challenge me, I'm going to continue to do it. Ideally, okay, this is what I'm going to say. Ideally, I would like to get 70,000 steps by the end of the week. That's the goal. We're changing it. That's what we're gonna stick to. Obviously, I've said it time and time again on my Instagram. I don't know how much I've talked about it on my channel, but I'm gonna focus on my sleep. I feel like this quarantine has definitely messed up my sleep schedule. I'm gonna try to get 8 hours of sleep every single night, but at least hit that mark 4 times out of the week, so the majority of the week. And I'm also going to continue with Gallon Game. And it's time to bring it back in. It did so good for me. It might help me with this crazy skin. Look at you guys, like, your girl's struggling, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it. So with all of that being said, all of my goals, you guys know what my intentions are following that. As of right now, based off of my stats, I am considered overweight, which it's a hard thing to, I don't know, like just let settle in my brain. It's kind of like an eye opener, but that's not gonna let us get us discouraged, at least not today. My goal is simply just to get to a healthy weight. Right now, that's the goal, is just to be in the healthy weight category, and right now that means we are 19 pounds away, which sounds like so much right now, but I'm putting it out there. You guys are hearing it from me. I'm not gonna tell you the exact number just yet, but just know that that's my goal, is to get into that category. And honestly guys, I feel like that goal might change, because I know my physique is gonna change, because I like lifting weights. I like getting muscles, and if I feel like I'm comfortable and I don't need to lose any more weight, then that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna do what makes me happy at the end of the day. So the sole purpose of this is to stop freaking out and continue my journey with the soul mindset that it's not that serious, like Babe says. I don't have to let it overrule every other priority in my life, because I'm allowed to live and I'm allowed to enjoy myself with my friends. I'm allowed to eat healthy if I want to. Those are my choices, and I think that I put so much weight on them that it's time to just remember that my mental health comes first, that we are here to break the cycle for the women, the men, the boys, the girls who follow us, because we have that responsibility to be better than what we saw and what we experienced. I just want to stop freaking out over food, and I'm going to do that, and it's going to take a lot of time, and I'm not here to say that it's going to be easy. I'm not here to say that I'm going to succeed, because who knows, we can be looking at this 6 months from now and I could be a complete disaster still, because I'm pretty good at being a disaster. But that's, you know, we're setting the intention and we're doing things different than what we have done before. With all of that being said, I just want to tell you guys that I am going to start a new series, and I'm starting this new series tomorrow. Crazy. And this new series is going to be called, sorry about this by the way, my skin freaks out like that and I don't know why, sorry. So my new series is going to be called Bear with Bedheads Fit, and I want it to encompass just that, just being raw and authentic and real. I don't want to sugarcoat any of it. I also need to tell you guys that I'm gonna start filming it tomorrow. However, I'm gonna release it in episodes, and it's gonna be monthly episodes. I know that seems like a long time, but the way that I want to produce this, the way that I want to make sure that this gets done, I feel like it's gonna need that much time. And ideally, if all things go as planned, my goal is to have the first episode to Bear with Bedheads Fit as of June 15th, 12 a.m. That's my goal. I have a lot of work to do, which is why I'm recording, even though I know that you guys can hear half of the things that are going on outside my door right now. But we're gonna make this happen, and I feel good about this. I feel different. My mindset feels a lot different. Who knows how I'll feel 2 days from now? Who knows how I'll feel in a couple of hours? But this is the intention right now. I think another thing I want to do is, porque si hablo español, I want to make this series like bilingual. So I'm thinking of producing, hear me out, sorry, I'm like thinking it through while I have you guys here. I want to produce something that's going to penetrate the Latino Hispanic community, because I feel like you guys who shared my video and watched my video, I feel like that really impacted our little small Fearless Friends community. However, I feel like it would make such a bigger impact if I'm able to somehow penetrate that Latino Hispanic community. So I think, I don't know, I'm gonna try to produce some videos that are also in Spanish. Like for example, if I film workouts, I want to do it on different days. One where I solely do it in English, and one where I solely do it in Spanish. And my Spanish is alright. It's not that great. I mean, I try to keep up with it, but I'm gonna try just to do something that is going to impact the people closest to us, at least in my perspective. That's my intention. I don't know how it's gonna go. Today is gonna be a whole ass day of content planning, and I'm gonna go from there. I don't know. I'm excited. I think we're gonna make some changes. I'm gonna try to make like a hashtag or something, so that if you guys choose to like join me, or I don't know. I'm thinking of how to make this so that you guys can follow along with me too, because we are not gonna rub off unhealthy eating habits, unhealthy eating disorders on our children. That's not gonna happen. Not on my watch. We're gonna try. Alright guys, and before we go, I just wanted to thank every single one of you who reached out to me, who commented on my video, who shared my video, put it in your stories. It blows me away, because I've said this before. I've always been the weird girl, the odd girl. I've had friends who have taken me in. That's how I think about it all the time, because I've always been the odd man out. So just to see so many of you like show up for me was amazing. I was so overwhelmed in such a good way, and I was so happy. And I don't think that you guys will ever know how much it means to me, but I'm gonna try to make you guys proud. And I know that that's what got me here in the first place, like all emotional, was because I put so much weight on my shoulders. But I am going to do it in a way that I remember that my happiness comes first. So yeah, thank you so much for showing up for me. I will never forget it. My Fearless Friends are something else. Let me just tell you that I didn't have any family reach out to me. It was all of you guys on my channel. and that has to say something. Alright guys, that is all. I'm going to continue our uploads on Friday as usual, so after you watch this video I will have another one up at noon, and then I have a Tipsy album review coming out on Sunday, and then from Sunday there we are going to continue our Friday uploads as usual with just regular old vlogs. And one more thing, I'm going to try in June to do 2 uploads a week. Right now I'm doing 2 uploads every other week. That's my intention. I don't know, lots of intentions, guys. We're just here, we're just ready to give all of the good vibes and to just radiate all of this positivity because we need it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.